positive comments came from the editor as well as the reviewer. Okay, editor as well as the reviewer. Like this, just to see some of the examples. I quote over here. The mail from the editor will be received by the corresponding author. Okay, see, just I will read some of the sentence from the emails. Okay, see here, name of the journal, manuscript ID, title, and name of the author or corresponding author, maybe doctor something is or professor. Okay, thank you for submitting your manuscript for publication. It has been examined by 3 expert reviewers. See, and 2 of them have concluded that the work is of potential interest to the readership of so and so journal. However, they raised a very major issues. Means they have not accepted our manuscript. Even though they have not given clear-cut idea about the final decision. Major issues that need proper attention. And please see the enclosed comments of the reviewers for details regarding the requested changes and additions. I shall be happy to consider a suitably revised manuscript that probably addresses the concerns of the reviewers. See the time period, whatever time period is given here, over here, we ask that you submit your revision as soon as is convenient, but certainly within 1 year. You see, 1 year time they have given this particular journal. Some other journals, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, depends upon the journal. And your manuscript will be go back to the present reviewers or sometimes different reviewers also. Okay, such kind of mail will be received along with some suggestions from the editorial office. Means what things we have to add in the manuscript or other things. See, whatever we have given some figures or images in the manuscript, then journal will ask to you, please take the permissions from the respective publisher. Okay, because even though we have cited, we have given the citations, no doubt, we have given the references, but then also you have to take the permission from the publisher, and that is needed for quality journals, standard journals. Okay, see over here, I want to tell you one message to you. Once your research article is accepted for publication in any kind of journal, then that journal is asking to us, please submit your copyright transfer. Copyright, and just we are giving a copyright to the publisher. Means author, corresponding author is providing on behalf of all the co-authors that copyright transfer to the publisher. Here, authors don't have any kind of rights. That's why we have to take the permission from the publisher. And this copyright permission, that whatever format is there, it is for editor only. It is for editor only. As per the instructions to provided in the journals, then you have to revise your manuscript. And generally, editor is asking, we look forward to receive your revised manuscript, and again it will be checked, cross-checked by means of software, that is a plagiarism detection software, authenticate. Standard journal always go to authenticate software. Okay, to detect instances of similarity in submitting manuscript. Okay, before passing to again to the reviewer. Okay, like this way the mail will be there, and just I want to give here some highlights of the reviewers' comments. Okay, reviewer 1. What is the recommendation? Publish after minor revision. See, this is the major recommendation, and comments, the review submitted by so and so, the name of the author along with title. And so many comments are there, such kind of questions are there. Simply including page 45, improve the scheme, page 56, line 50, presence, spelling may be there wrong. Like this way, all suggestions, corrections they have asked over here. As well as this particular reviewer can ask to you to include some figures, images from other references also. Means new references may be suggested by the reviewers. Okay, this is the first reviewer. Then second reviewer, this recommendation publish after major revision. See over here. See the suggestions, corrections made by the first reviewer in terms of references also. See reference 31. Please add this type of thing. Means reference 60 here may be spelling mistake. See reference 136 spelling mistake may be there. Reviewer to what we is suggesting, publish after major revision. First reviewer publish after minor revision, and reviewer publish after major revision. The comment attached means as attachment file. And I'm not going to discuss all that attachment. Third review, see, do not publish. Third reviewer, editor take a decision on the basis of first and second reviewer. First and second reviewer, because they have suggested kind of revision. And here the third reviewer has finally given the recommendation that is do not publish. Okay, do not publish. And the reason may here. Okay, I think the reviewer may not understand properly this point. Other issues may be there. See, accordingly, without to preview our advisor. See, here I want to tell you one thing. If the reviewer has suggested you to include some images or figures with a new references, again you have to change all the figures numbers, include in the text, as well as if a reference is added, then accordingly you can incorporate and change remaining references. Even though tables, figures, images, accordingly you have to change all the figures, okay, which have been newly included in the revised manuscript. Now, as per the suggestions, we have to make the changes in the revised manuscript. In short, the reviewer may have suggested some additional literature, and that additional literature you have to incorporate as per the points, subpoints. Okay, and the reviewer has suggested you some changes in the references, also changes in tables, figures, schemes, etc. Overall, then we have to make that revised manuscript. But prior to submit the revised manuscript, how to submit the revision? It is like original submission, original manuscript. But if the manuscript requires major or minor revisions, the author should follow the journal's guideline for revision as noted in the author's instructions. Okay, see, that's why always every time you have to go through instructions to authors. And usually a reviewer response will involve addressing each of the reviewer's comments and specifying where in the manuscript the changes were made. See, the important thing, as per the suggestions of the reviewer as well as the editor, you have to incorporate. And sometimes the journal is asking highlight whatever changes you have made in the manuscript, highlights those additional incorporated figures, images like that way. And the journal requirement may require that edits are indicated in a different color font, means highlight. In the reviewer response, be specific as to where changes were made to the manuscript, such as the reviewer requested on page 5, paragraph 2, line 6. We have included the mean age of the sample as 56.5 years, like that way. See, means the correction, whatever corrections suggested by the reviewer, page 5, paragraph 2, line 6. Yes, we have incorporated these words. Okay, see, reviewers or editors should not be expected to be manuscript detective to find out all the revisions made by the authors. That's why, see, as per the suggestions made by the reviewers, you have to incorporate all those changes in the revised manuscript. Okay. See, as I said that the publisher or the journal editor is asking the copyright permissions. Later on, we will see. But whatever tables, figures, images we have incorporated and newly added, okay, newly added, accordingly, you have to be incorporated over there with the full citations without with permission. That's why published material cannot be reprinted without permission of the copyright holder. The copyright holder is that particular publisher. Even if it is from an article previously written by the same author. Even though if suppose I have published, then also I have to take the permission from the publisher because I have given right to the publisher. Okay, permission to reprint artwork from the journals can be taken for granted unless another party holds copyright. Sometimes, if your journal is not online, if it is offline, then it becomes difficult to take the permissions. Sometimes the publisher may not take the responsibility. You can ask to the author directly. Then again, it is a difficult task how to communicate to the authors as well. Okay, like this way. Then just I want to show you one of the example of taking permission from the publisher. See, this is the copyright permission from the Copyright Clearance Center, and just you have to register for that website for copyright permissions. And once registered, you may have a user ID and password, and accordingly you have to fill information, and you will get permitted. See over here. See the permission. Sorry, just a minute. Oh, just I want to make bigger. That's why. Just 1 minute. It went back to back. See over here. At this page we are. See, in this particular slide, we have provided the title, authors, public, means the name of the journal, publisher, and after having the provided information to that particular publisher, the publisher is providing permission to us. See here, permission license is granted for your order at no charge. As well as this type of permission license instead of the standard terms and condition is sent to you because no fees is being charged for your order. Like this way, we can have a permission. Okay. And whatever images, figures, accordingly, you have to give a separate file of these copyright permissions in the PDF file, and that is for editor only. Then, how to write response to decision letter. See, whatever queries raised by the reviewer as well as the editor, don't put only in the response to decision letter, because same suggestions, corrections you have to incorporate in the manuscript as well. That's why revised manuscript is very much important. Okay, and then how to write a response to decision letter. See, we just I am giving over here. We are extremely grateful to the reviewers for the positive, insightful, and constructive comments, which certainly help to improve the quality of the manuscript. Herewith, we are submitting point-to-point response to comments or queries posed by the reviewers. And we have incorporated all these suggestions made by the reviewer in the revised manuscript like this way. We have written the response to decision letter, and just as per the reviewer, one comment is the author failed to include a recent article on this topic, whatever it may be the topic. You can have a response. We appreciate. See, positive response we have to provide over here. See, second comment, third comment, this is the reviewer one. Similarly, for reviewer 2, reviewer 3, whatever queries raised by the reviewers as well as the editor. Accordingly, we prepare not only revised manuscript but also a response to decision letter. Okay. Along with, see, in response to decision letter, as our original manuscript, means earlier submitted manuscript, and this revised manuscript, there may be a lot of changes in terms of compound numbers, some numbers or equation numbers also. Here you can put what do you call earlier number and revised number. Okay, earlier as well as revised. Like this way, you can put sometimes some of the number may be deleted or sometimes newly added. Okay, then similarly for figures also. Okay, see here, what is the given figure number and what is the page figure number 1 in earlier on page number 5, but in the revised section, just over here, figure number 2, now it becomes 2 because prior to that one figure is added figure 2 in the revised manuscript. Like this way, you can make response to decision letter. Okay, sorry. Response to decision letter. Accordingly, you can have a. Okay, Just 1 minute. Again, I went back. That's why, because my laptop is a touchscreen laptop, and I can take the advantage of that one also, like a mobile. See over here, as after having such kind of corrections in the revised manuscript and in the response to decision letter, just compound numbers, figures, scheme numbers, tables, sometimes tables. Earlier table may be one on page number 11. In the revised manuscript, the same table may be there, that table number one, but the page number may be changed. Okay, like that way you have to give response to decision letter. Okay, then furthermore, after doing this one, our revised manuscript is ready. Our response to decision letter is ready. Our supporting, that is supporting means that copyright permissions is also ready as a single file. Okay, along with if any changes in the table of contents. Yes, if table of content is changed, then accordingly you have to give, or graphical abstract also. Then sometimes the journal is asking a copy or highlighted copy, both copies, marked or highlighted, as well as a simple means without any highlights. The journal is asking, yes, our manuscript along with the necessary documents are ready for online submission. Over here, just again you have to do the practice of submission, just as per the link or portal. Open our portal web page, and there you will find it, your submitted manuscript, then decision, and left side maybe revise word may be there, revised manuscript submission. Just click it, and again you have to follow the procedure. First, while submission of revised manuscript, the journal will ask you to have a response to decision letter, then revise the manuscript, and then other documents as well, like the copyright permissions also. Accordingly, you have to submit through online mode. Then after submission of revised manuscript, it will go to the technical check, and once technical check passed, then it will go to the editor. Just editor will look, because your earlier decision was major revision, minor revision, and rejected. Definitely your revised manuscript will be sent to the reviewers. Okay, because editor is not expert in all areas of science or social sciences also. Okay, that's why it will go to the reviewer again. The same procedure, sometimes the same reviewers or one or two reviewer may be different again. See, then after receiving comments from the reviewers, editor will send mail to the concerned corresponding author. See, my dear friends, this is the procedure, exact procedure, as just you have entered in the field of research, and definitely you will learn several things. See, editor comments, suggestions, again same thing. Thank you for submitting your manuscript for publication. Okay, it has been examined by the two expert reviewers, who have concluded that the work is of potential interest to the readership of so and so journal. However, they raised minor issues that need proper attention. And please see the enclosed comments of the reviewers for details regarding the requested changes and or additions, corrections, deletions, elimination, whatever it may be there. I shall be happy to consider a suitably revised manuscript that properly addressed the concerns of the reviewers. We ask that you submit your revision as soon as convenient, but certainly within 1 year. See, my dear friends, students, this is the standard of the journal. Okay. See, again, they have given 1 year, maximum 1 year. Okay. And accordingly, we have to prepare our revised manuscript again. And see the comments given by the reviewers, as in the editorial decision, they have given here over two reviewers. Two reviewers has provided the comments. And see, first one, recommendation published after minor revision. Okay, and dear author, see, they have written something over there. The comments, highly technical comments are there. However, another reviewer 4, recommendation published after minor revision. Both the reviewers have recommended that publish after minor revision. However, they have given some comments also. Okay, they have given, but see the point, first point of both the reviewers. Both the reviewer, I congratulate you writing an interesting and much needed review. First reviewer and second reviewer. This is an excellent review about the so and so topic, and this is a long overdue. See that kind of appreciation from the reviewer, appreciation of the authors, of the authors. See now, these comments are there. Okay, these comments that second reviewer, fourth reviewer has, and accordingly we have to prepare the revised manuscript again with a response to decision letter. Okay, response to decision letter. Now our revised manuscript is ready for submission through online portal web page. Okay, and here see again our manuscript will go for technical check again, definitely authenticate again that plagiarism software tool. And once technical check pass, then it will go to the editor, sometimes to the reviewer. Sometimes to the reviewer, sometimes because the editor will check whether you have addressed the queries raised by the both the reviewers or not. Okay, my dear students, participants, or colleagues, if you have any doubts, queries regarding this submission, then the remaining process, and after receiving the comments from the editor as well as the reviewers, then submission of revised manuscript to prepare the draft for response to decision letter, along with the process of revision of the manuscript as well. If you have any doubts, queries, please write in the chat box or question answer section. Okay, please do write. Yeah, participants.
Participants are requested to ask the question in a question answer box or drop a message.
Yeah, if you have any doubts, queries, because these things will not be explained by anyone. Okay, yes. Actually, no one shares. No one shares.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, somebody may have written the. Yeah, it is a very difficult process. No, it is not a difficult. If you want to achieve something, then you have to follow some certain steps. You have to follow some certain steps, and each and everything is a difficult, no doubt, but it requires some time as well as it requires some patience as well. Patience. Okay, research is equal to patience. If you want to do quality research, then patience is very much needed. Otherwise, if you want to do something for different purposes, then you will not learn anything. Okay, even though people are having a more than what do you call 200 publications, but they are unable to share such kind of things. Yeah. I think participants either they understand fully or they have not understand. I think so, but I don't know. Please means allow them to write in the chat box. Maybe difficult for writing in the question answer part. Maybe I don't know. Okay, I think they don't have any questions. Means each and everything is understand, and now we will proceed further, and it will take some time to write the question also. Okay, see now after submission of revised manuscript, just I have mentioned, it will go to the technical check, editor, sometimes reviewer, or editor can take decision over here. Okay, editor can take a decision over here. That's why then So far, we have not seen the word accept your submitted manuscript accepted. No, so far we have not seen. Okay, that's why see the further mail from the editor, maybe some comments or suggestions regarding comments or suggestions. See what editor is writing to the corresponding author. Thank you for submitting your manuscript for publication. See, your manuscript has been flagged for plagiarism. Now, in the earlier days, they are checking for plagiarism. Now, first they are checking plagiarism. Okay, the overall similarity index percentage is approximately 30, which is a way above the ACE standards. Then accordingly, you have to do the practice of submission of your again further revised manuscript. Okay, then now we have to give response to the editorial comment. See, however, the editor has not given clear-cut idea about the acceptance of our article. See the sentence, therefore you need to rephrase most of your manuscript. You cannot use parts of text coming from publications, including your own previous publication. When I receive your revised manuscript, it will be checked again for plagiarism. And we ask that you submit your revision as soon as convenient, but certainly within 1 year. See the time and opportunity as well. Here, just we have to respond to the editorial comments. Yes, thank you very much for your mail and comments. We have gone through the manuscript carefully and found out the sentences which are similar to the original publications. Throughout the manuscript, we have made changes in the text in terms of reconstruction of some sentences. While performing this, we have maintained the meaning and flow of so and so topics, and we have modified the sentences like that way, and the changes we have made in the our revised manuscript. And after submission of this one, okay, after submission of all this, again it will then see, then editor will write mail to you. Mail to you means corresponding author. Yes, we are pleased to inform. Now see over here, we are pleased to inform you that your manuscript has been accepted for publication and sent to the production department. See, this is a clearly an outstanding manuscript, and we are pleased to have the opportunity to publish it. See the words. See the words. Appreciation by the editor to the author. This is very much important. This is a clearly an outstanding manuscript, and we are pleased to have the opportunity to publish it. Publication has been scheduled for an upcoming regular issue of so and so journal. Okay, this is an appreciation made by the editor. Now, after that one, your manuscript will be go for production department, and it may take some times. And later on, please correct the galley proof and return them quickly within a certain time period, because it may vary from journal to journal. Some of the journals, they are giving 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Okay. Now, see over here. Means we have to wait up to galley proof. We have to wait up to galley proof. Means what kind of things changes happens in the galley proof of our original manuscript. See, now this term is also important, galley proof. Now see, now we have to write the reply to the editorial comments. Meantime, we will receive the galley proof and we will discuss what we mean by galley proof. See, thank you very much for your mail and acceptance of the manuscript for the publication in so and so journal. We are also thankful to you and all the reviewers for their appreciation and suggestions, and we are waiting for galley proof like that way, and thanks. And just 2 to 3 line mail, we can reply to the editorial mail. Okay. Then we will receive one email from the production department. Okay, email from the production department, and what will be that email? See, email for galley proof. You are invited to review the galley proof for your article. Okay. And this is the title of the article, manuscript number. They have provided to view the galley proof and associated materials. Please click on the link below. Now, galley proof is online now. Okay, I will show you that one also. Such kind of mail will be received by the corresponding author. And it is the sole responsibility of the corresponding author. Process we have followed for submission of the manuscript and each and everything, revision, submission, and all. See, that is the sole responsibility of the corresponding author because he is the submitting author on behalf of all the co-authors. Now, see, what is galley proof? Actually, it is a separate lecture again. Many times we have received a phone calls from the younger researchers, budding researchers, and they may have several queries. Several doubts are there. See, galley proof, the final step before manuscript publication. This is the final step before publication of the manuscript. See, accepted manuscript and edited and formatted by the journal's editorial and production teams, who then present author with the galley proof as one of the last step before manuscript publication. See over here, as we have submitted our manuscript either in Word file or in some template as well. Word file or template, and while transforming from Word file to that particular journal's HTML file. Okay, journals, that particular, what do you call, journals production team will transfer this Word document in the HTML document. Okay, and while transferring this data, there may be some technical mistakes may happen, technical mistakes, and sometimes the grammatical corrections made by the before putting the galley proof as well. Okay, and see, this proof usually contains notes or queries from the production staff and editors that need to be addressed and provides the author with clearly marked text indicating any changes. See, means it is the technical, totally technical, and whatever production staff will transfer the text from Word file to the journal file. There may be some issues, and just they will ask you to whether please check the name of the author, please the affiliations of the authors. If there is some mistakes in the reference file also, if text contents accordingly we have to give answer of those queries. Okay, from the galley proof. See, the author has a final chance to accept or reject such changes. Sometimes while transferring from Word file to the journal file, and they will check grammatically also, grammatically, and they can make some changes, and they will ask you to please verify the sentence. Okay, that's why the author has a final chance to accept or reject such changes, suggest minor revision, and to answer any production related questions. Minor revision, not a major corrections. Okay, that's why you have an opportunity to make the corrections. Whatever small mistakes maybe happened so far, and this is the last chance to make those corrections in the manuscript. Okay. Then see over here, galley proof protocols will be different for every publisher and journals also. Okay, see, different publishers might handle this step differently. It depends upon publisher. Okay, different publishers might handle this step differently, but the galley proof stages remains as the final review by the author before publication. Okay, but the galley proof stage remains as the final review by the author before publication. That is the author's right again. And most journals provide electronic galley proof. Now, most of the journals, electronic galley proof to the corresponding author, who have the option to make suggestions using an online form or provide a separate PDF document that has all the author corrections noted. Yeah, we all have made on behalf of all the co-authors, corresponding author will handle the galley proof, corresponding author, and the corresponding author will go through the galley proof and check the customer will check whether there is some translation mistakes, typo, technical mistake may be there. Accordingly, you have to mention in the response to the galley proof protocol, galley proof also. Now, see this particular proofs, that is the correction of galley proofs, is the responsibility of the corresponding author. See, corrections of the Galley proofs is the sole responsibility of the corresponding author. That's why whatever things the corresponding author is doing on behalf of all the co-authors. That's why see the role of corresponding author. Okay, means the responsible person for that particular manuscript. And the corresponding author of an accepted manuscript will receive email notification and complete instructions when page proofs are available for you. Okay, means as I mentioned, the mail will be received by the corresponding author, and the queries, questions raised by the that production department, and accordingly you have to handle the manuscript. See over here, extensive or important changes on page proofs. Extensive or important changes on page proofs, including changes to the title or list of authors, are subject to review by the editor. Okay, see, they will ask you to have a check the title, check the names of the authors as well as appellations, and some typo may be corrected, not a major corrections. Means you cannot new addition of any paragraphs or new reference for here. Okay, some minor corrections is accepted in terms of typographical gravity. And it is the responsibility of the corresponding author to ensure that all authors listed on the manuscript agree with the changes made on the proofs. That's why after receiving the mail from the production department, the corresponding author should be alert because you are doing on behalf of all the co-authors, as well as it is a timely job. That's why some of the publishers will give you about 24 hours to submit your Galley proofs. Comments, or some of the journals, they are providing 48 hours and maximum 72 hours. Okay, see, the Galley proofs should be written within 40 hours in order to ensure timely publication of the manuscript. Okay, that's why see. Yeah. Dear students, if you have any doubts, queries, just raise in the chat box. You can ask. Okay. And later on, we will see what things we have to do and what things we should not do in Galley proof. Yeah. Now chat box is open to write. Because this is the last lecture. And if you want to ask anything, any quiz questions, then accordingly you can ask. Yeah. If you have any doubts, queries, please do write. Or do you understand the process of Galley proof? The process of Galley proof. Once your manuscript is accepted and it is transferred to the production department, then further communication from the production department. Okay, and accordingly, they will prepare the Galley proof and will be communicated to the corresponding author, to the corresponding author or submitting author over there. I think there are no any questions, queries, uh, uh, and I think they have understand each and every step. But however, yeah, there are some things, certain things are there. Galley proof or proof reading is a different or same. Galley proof or proof reading is a different or same. Yeah. Uh, See, there is some background for this galley proofreading. If we have prepared some draft, or even though we are sending email to someone, or we want to send some message through this is social media, after typing, just once again we are checking it, means proofreading. Proofreading for some kind of draft, because once you click it submit, then it will be available forever. That's why that is the last step. You have a chance to make the certain corrections in the galley proof or proofs. Okay, you have to have a last chance to make any correction suggestion in the manuscript. That's why see, both are same, galley proof or proofreading means whatever you have submitted your manuscript, and this is a proof manuscript of galley proof, manuscript from galley proof. See the changes made by the editorial office, that is a technical from the production staff. Sometimes some language may be corrected. Okay, whatever the submitted article is there, they may have corrected it. Some of the parts may be deleted, and now we can see the standard quality publication. Okay, now see, this is the proof, but there are some certain issues. Uh, there are some certain issues about the proofs, means the tips for handling galley proofs. Just what things we have to do and what things we should not do. Okay, what things we have to do and what things we should not do. See, the things which we can go through, that is make only critical changes. Make only critical changes in the galley proof. That is the name of the authors. Okay, see, name of the authors or appellations. Okay, see, whatever references we have provided earlier, sometimes the article, the reference may be in press reference or only DOI number. Now the page number is there issued. Accordingly, you can ask or you can request to the production department to include uh, uh, this reference in place of so and so reference. These things we can do it. And third thing, proofread for language and grammar errors. Language, grammar error. Sometimes has been, have been. What things I have to mention? Either I have to write has been, have been, or had been. Okay, see this terminology, where to use. Accordingly, you can manage. Okay, see, then other things we should not do it. Avoid moving blocks of text. Moving blocks of the text means from first page, just shift this paragraph to the 59 page number. No, it is not acceptable over here. That's why avoid moving blocks of text or making excessive content related revisions. Now, you cannot change the draft now. Just some technical corrections you can say. Some technicals. Okay. And do not miss the deadline. Okay. Do not miss the deadline. That is very much important. Okay. Some of the journals are providing 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours. That's why see, that is the deadline, and do not miss it. Otherwise, your whatever galley proof they have sent to us, they will publish without your consent. Just they are asking your consent. And third one, refrain from submitting without co-author's approval. Means, see over here, whatever corresponding author is submitting the galley proof, that is on behalf of all the co-authors. Take the consent of all the co-authors. Means, if I am submitting author, corresponding author, I am submitting on behalf of all the co-authors, and I have discussed with all the co-authors regarding this one. Okay, this is the point one has to take care before submission of galley proof. Okay. Then one of the important aspects after this one, just we can submit through online, and then you will receive some email from the editorial office. Thank you for sending your corrections and choosing the so and so publisher. Hmm? And this is the confirmation that we received your corrections and your manuscript has moved to the next phase in our production process. Okay, production process. And the editor is saying, I apologize for the failure of our automated thank you confirmation. And please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Best regards. See, this is the editor of the production department. He is the editor is sending such kind of mail to the corresponding author. To the corresponding author. Now, after that one, you will receive again mail once your article is published online. Once your article is published online, that is a dear Dr. A, your article, so and so title is now available on the so and so website. That is www dot so and so, that website. Your article may now be cited using DOI number. That is a digital object identifier. DOI assigned to it. Because once your Galley proof came, then it starts the process of getting DOI number. And my suggestion to all of you, dear students, dear participants, colleagues, the journal which is having a DOI number, select those journals only. Select those journals only because the minimum criteria the journal will fulfill. At least the journal is available online. At least I can say. See, if you copy that DOI number, you can reach directly to that particular journal, that research article. And every research article is having a different DOI number along with different journals. Okay. See, the DOI assigned to this article is so and so number. So and so number, and is accepted form of citation before and after the article's appearance in an issue. Now, see, such kind of DOI number nowadays, even though we are putting in the reference section first the contributing authors, then sometimes the some of the journals are asking title of that particular article, then year, volume, page number, issue number, and followed by the DOI number of that particular research article. Okay, and to view your article, please click on this articles on request link below. This is the link they have provided. And if we copy this particular link, it will reach to the online published research article. Online published research article. Okay. Yeah. Dear students, again, if you have any doubts, please do write in the chat box, because we are reaching towards the final few points only. And you have an opportunity to raise n number of questions, because this is my last session, and I can say last hour. I don't know how much minutes I will take later on also for discussion is there. Okay, that's why you start writing the questions in the chat box, and accordingly I will give as so all your questions. See, now once you will have received the mail regarding the DOI number as well as the link where your article is published. Then, as I said that it is a published through online mode, and it is under custody of production and publication department of that particular journal. See, accepted manuscript will be published on the publications website as soon as page proofs are corrected and all authors concerned are resolved. Okay, and the first date on which the document is published on the web is considered the publication date. Dear students, the first date on which the document is published on the web is considered the publication date of publication, as well as articles published ahead of print receive a unique digital object identifier number, that is DOI number, before printout. In earlier days, each and every article was printed article. See, which is used to cite the manuscript before and after the paper appears in an any kind of issue. Issue means volume issue number also. Monthly issue or bi-monthly issues are there. See, do you got it this one? And finally, see, manuscript will be published as the articles ASAP. ASAP means as soon as publishable. As soon as publishable, page number on the web, as soon as page proofs are corrected and all authors concerned are resolved. All authors concerns are resolved. And now your article is available online. Okay. And once you will see this online article, means ASCP publication usually occurs within a few working days of receipt of page proofs, corrections. Means it depends, it varies from journal to journal again. Which can be several weeks or longer in advance of the cover date of the issue. Sometimes that DOI number for longer times. It depends upon how many articles were published in a single issue. It depends upon the journal as well. Okay, and now if you see that particular article through online, having a DOI number as well as HTML file and a PDF file, if you have access of that journal, you can have a HTML file, you can have a PDF file, as well as you can see the table of content graphic. Okay, that is the graphical abstract, along with the title and names of the authors, and some words are there. Now you can raise your hand like a victory. You can raise your hands like a victory. Yes, I have done this kind of job. Okay, means like a victory. That's why, see, here you can raise your hand like a victory. Furthermore, yeah, somebody may have asked some question. Just I have to read it. Yeah, no, they have not asked. Just yes, sir, like that way they have written. Or in question answers section, I have to check it whether somebody have. Yeah, there is no question. See, now here we can raise our hand like a victory. Yes, we have won the race. We have won the race, and we are on the top platform, top. And the day you can celebrate, the day you can celebrate once your review article is accepted and published through online, mode. Okay, see, like a victory you can raise. Now, this is also important thing. Okay, post publication policies. See, some additions and corrections may be requested by the authors or initiated by the editor to address important issues or correct errors and omissions of consequences that arise after publications of an article. See, after publications, if the same author or some other people's, other researchers may have some doubts regarding some typo, technical issues may be there, that can be resolved further by the publisher in the form of additions or corrections. Sometimes the compound number, figure number, or the number table number may be wrong in the manuscript, and it points that kind of corrections. We can further send to that publisher. Okay, and all the additions and corrections are subject to approval by the editor. This is very much important. All additions and corrections are subject to approval by the editor and should bring new and directly relevant information and corrections that fix scientific facts. Okay, sometimes there may be corrections in the abstract. There may be corrections in the text also. Just you can mention in place of this one. Okay, like this minor corrections is acceptable. Minor corrections and additions will not be published. Minor will not be published. Okay, suppose some grammatical has been, how been. This is not published of again. That's why, see, readers who detect errors of consequences in the work of others should contact the corresponding author of that work. Okay, you have to make the contact to them as well. See, this is the point I want to mention over here. And before ending today's session, we can have a questions on my lectures as I have delivered from last 1st of December to 6th of December. We have started with the definition of research and ended with the publication, including galley proof, handling of galley proof, publication, post publications issues also. Okay, post publication issues also. Okay, that's why. See, all these aspects, including online search engines, we have seen how to handle it. Then we have seen plagiarism also, plagiarism detection tools also. Then we have seen impact factor also there. The journals impact factor, areas of research, how to select the journals, and how to prepare the proposal, how to submit the proposal, what are the requirements. Once proposal is accepted, then what we have to do next. Okay, then after preparation of the manuscript, what things we have to take care. Even though after submission of manuscript, if revision asks, then what are the steps one has to follow. Furthermore, finally, we will have receive the acceptance from the editor, and it will go for production department. Then we will receive the galley proof, and after having corrections in the galley proof, your article may be available online. Okay, and if you find some corrections is required in the published article, then you can submit additions and corrections to that particular journal again through online portal, and accordingly it can be performed. It can be performed over there. Okay, and this is about the things. Wind up my lectures. Just if you have any queries, doubts, you can ask, because further I need only 5 to 10 minutes to wind up my lecture. And now I'm to give answers of your questions. Yes. Samadhan has asked this question. Sir, please tell us about the font and size and the format of the manuscript. Correct. See, usually, it depends upon the publisher. One thing, first publisher, then that particular journal, and if you go through instructions to authors, instruction to author, that is very much important. Okay, once you have followed instructions to author, there each and everything is given. What is the size of title of the article, font size, what kind of font, then followed by the authors, names of the authors, size of the size and font, then affiliations, then abstract or headings. What size should be there? Headings, subheadings, references, again references, size, font size, that is important. But overall, if you are submitting in Word file, then just only title should be in the 14 font size times New Roman, and rest of the manuscript you can prepare in times New Roman, but the font size is at 12, because we are using captures, subcaptures, points, subpoints we are mentioning over there. But if you are preparing your manuscript in the given template of that journal, then just you have to prepare in the Word file and insert your words or paragraphs in the template. Accordingly, the changes you will see in the template, because templates are different. Published article is having font size different than our Word file. Okay, our Word files are different than published size. Okay. Do you got it? Samadhan. Yeah. Any other? Any other question, queries? No? You don't have any questions. Oh, that's great. Okay. As if you don't have any questions, then uh, I want to wind up my discussion. And before wind up, just see whatever things I have shared with you. This is the only presentation. Okay, this is the only presentation throughout the world, I can say. Just it is a by claim, but unfortunately, I have not claimed anywhere because it is available in media. That's why. Otherwise, that time I don't know about the copyright. But now it is not possible because now it is in media. Okay, either in YouTube or somewhere. You will observe this one. And this is a self-prepared presentation. Self-prepared means I have the right. I have the right again. Okay, this is the self-prepared, not taken from anywhere. Not taken from anywhere. Otherwise, and it is not available anywhere as well. Okay, it is not available. Even though uh, after this corona period, people have started preparing some videos of 5 minutes, and they are saying that how to write or how to publish literature reviews. Within a 5 minutes, they are giving the idea. I don't know how many people got benefited through such kind of lectures if it is delivered within 5 minutes through YouTube channel. YouTube. Okay, but definitely, as 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 I mentioned that this is the lecture prepared by myself. That's why this is not the guideline, but these are the tips. Just tips, or just it is a way to prepare best scientific review article. Way tips for preparation of best scientific review article, or way to prepare best scientific review article. Okay. See, that's why I say whatever text is there, text I have quoted over here, that is the questions or discussions with the several researchers throughout the world. After delivering talk, many people have already suggested several things accordingly. I have included over there. These particular topics I have discussed not only pre-PhD coursework, but also in several universities to the research scholars, not a part of pre-PhD coursework, including several university departments, not only from chemistry, but also other disciplines of the university, not only my university, but all universities of Maharashtra, as well as the central universities as well. I have delivered talk on this particular topic. Furthermore, no doubt, as I mentioned that in several PhD courseworks of different subjects, not subject specific, but also interdisciplinary PhD coursework, I have delivered talks to the students, not only in this, but also in national conferences as well as in international conferences, national or international conferences, not only organized by the small colleges, but also organized by the university departments as well as societies, bigger societies of these subjects, big societies. The societies internationally recognized societies. I have delivered talk. That's why I'm claiming that this is the approximately 125th talk, approximately I can say. And through such kind of lectures, many researchers were motivated. Not only budding researchers, but also those who have been retired from the services. They have also got inspired, and later on they have published the review articles. Okay, they have published the review article because this is the information you will not see anywhere, and no one will share. That's why my earlier title was tips for effective preparations of scientific review articles, sharing experience. Okay, that's why, see, this is the most important topic, and which I have covered over here. Okay, as see, as I mentioned that whatever things I have shared with you, that is the real experience I have taken. Real, and the first lecture I have delivered long back, 10 years before, 10 years before, to the faculty members from the science stream, and and in the refresher course, in the in the short term course, not refresher course. Okay, teacher community knows very well, and those participants were all are associate professors or want to become an associate professor. Okay, and the first lecture I have delivered at Ahmednagar College, Ahmednagar, which is affiliated to the Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune. First time they have given me opportunity, and later on, I have delivered 125th approximately talks. I'm not considering your talk is a sixth talk. No, that is the only one. Okay. See, hello, am I audible? Hello, hello, am I audible? Okay. Yeah, yeah. See over here. Just, sir, can we send our paper at the same time for different journals for publication? No, you are violating ethics. And the journal is asking to you whether you are submitting your work to this journal only. Okay, Shivani, take care of these things. At a time, you cannot submit your work to the two different journals. Okay, uh, you should not. Okay, that care you have to take in future. Okay, is there any other? Yeah, I think, uh, yeah, another, no questions. Yes. Okay. Now, as I mentioned that uh, the real experience I have taken in the year of 2014, and we have published one review article. We have published one review article in the journals of chemical reviews. Chemical reviews, as I belongs to chemistry, chemical reviews. Please don't read the title because it's difficult to understand, even though you belongs to chemistry also. Okay, because it is a highly means specific title is there and specific work is there, and that was the only 8th article that time from the Maharashtra, and earlier articles published from the national institutions like National Chemical Laboratory, IITs only, and that time this is the only article from the University of Maharashtra and published by the assistant professor, then assistant professor. And see, I feel proud that uh, till today, the only article appeared in the chemical reviews from our university. Okay, but I'm expecting many more articles. No doubt, I feel proud. I'm the first, but I'm expecting many more from my colleagues or from my group as well. Uh, okay, see, and the first line is a title, second line is the name of the author, and third line is my affiliation, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University. See, it means That is a very much important. And see, this was the what do you call the just it is the graphical abstract I have prepared. And see this here at page number. And, now impact factor is not 62, not 62. 2 years before it was a 62, and now it is a 54. Now it is a 54, and reaching up to this particular journal, journal without having a means resources. Means that time I don't have a Scopus, Web of Science, and Reaxis. Then also I could able to manage this particular writing a review article, and it has taken a lot of time, and lot of efforts I have taken to make this on my credit. Okay, and just before ending, there is some question asked by someone. I think, sir, how to read the research paper for writing a review paper? How to read? See, if that research paper is related to our interest, accordingly you can read, understand properly, and take the text. That's why first of all you have to write the published review articles, written by the some experts. Then only you are able. Then only you are able to have a such kind of understanding what to take, how to take, what to take, how to take, why to take. You see, how to take, what to take, and why to take. Means that is a very much important aspect in writing a review article. See, then after this one, even though we have means uh, we have published several review articles, several articles. Not only this one, but got an idea, and many more people got motivated. Senior professors also, and they have published several review articles. Okay, and we also published within this means just in the last week we have two review articles. One is in RSC advances, and another one is Archidor Pharma having impact factor more than 4 and less than 5. You see, but it requires lot of efforts, and but without having any kind of resources, you can do such kind of things also. Okay. See, by looking at your achievements, sir, I am getting inspired to write a more than one review article. Yes, definitely. And this could be the expectations as you are budding researcher just entered in the field of research, and start thinking about why not to have one review article in my entire scientific or academic career. Okay, I should have say whatever it may be. It may be in the journals of impact factor 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it may be. It depends, and now it becomes easy to find out the literature also. Within one day you can find out the literature, complete literature. In earlier days when we have published our review article, then it was too much difficult without having such kind of database or search engines as well. But then also we could be able to manage all those things. Okay, and with this, uh, I must say thanks to the your institution, that is the Loknete Hire College, Panchvati, Nashik, principal Dr. B.S. Jagdai sir, as well as coordinator of this PhD coursework, Professor Pawar sir, and all the faculty members coordinating team of this PhD coursework for inviting me and having an opportunity for me to share my views regarding how to write best scientific review article to this pre-PhD coursework. And the participants belongs to different subjects, and I think I have given justice to all of you definitely. And if you have any queries, doubts, just you can raise over here, and accordingly I will try my level best to give answers of your questions. Yeah. as we have not gone in details about, see, these are demos, that is online search engines, as well as the plagiarism. Otherwise, it may take so too much time. And as per the given schedule, prescribed schedule by the coordinator, Professor Pawar sir, as well as all the coordinating team, Dr. Chobe sir. They have asked me to have lectures from Monday to Saturday, and accordingly, we could able to manage all these things. But today we finished in time, and the time I have given to you, all of you, for question answer session. Either questions or suggestions also. Suggestions always welcome. uh, Questions, suggestions, definitely appreciations is uh, very much needed, even though as we this coursework is conducted through online mode, and it's a difficult to understand each and everything through online mode. Okay. Thank you once again, you all of you, for patient listening. Okay. Yeah. If some faculty members from the Lokneti Hire College coordinating team, over to you, sir. Yeah, definitely. All sessions are very much needed, and you will not see in any books or in any lectures. Uh, as as and This is not a highly technical session. Okay, technical, everyone can understand, even though some of the participants belongs to, yes, my contact details, where I have to write, but my contact details, or somebody can, or I can write also, type message. Yes. See, just I am putting my contact details. Yeah, 9850298591. Okay, this is my contact detail. And if you have any uh, queries you want to write, I am providing my mail ID also. Okay, simple mail ID by my name, just at the rate gmail.com, Shingate at the rate gmail.com. If you have any different queries, you can ask, but try to write at least one review article in your entire career. Yeah. हा, कुणाला मराठीत विचारायचं असेल, अनम्यूट करून तर विचारू शकता. Because yes, काही क्वेरी नाही. Just question answer. What things? Yeah. Sir, can we send our paper at same? No, no. I have already discussed this one. I think there is no. But coordinator, Chobe sir. Just I will call. Can't see contact details. Oh, 9850298591. I have written this mobile number. Is it not visible to you? Oh, I don't know. Then where I have to write? Okay, okay. Something is there. Okay, just some settings here. Host and panelist. Uh, yes, I have to change this mode to everyone. Yes, now I will write. 9850298591. Yeah, whether it is visible, please check it. Yeah. Just I will make call to the Professor of Power, sir, for conclude the session. हा संपवलं सर मी. हा जॉईन आहे मी. आहे.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Question answer. This is the session open. Dear participant, I think sir are cover all the difficulties and the questions from raised by the participants. I think no any question in chat.
Whatever questions they have raised, just I have given answers of those
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Answers of those questions over here.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So this is time to give the word of thanks to our beloved resource person, Dr. Bapurao Shingate, sir. So on the behalf of organizing committee and all the participants, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Dr. Bapurao Shingate, sir, the professor of chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Sambhajinagar, for delivering such insightful and enriching lecture on research methodology. Sir, you have to clearly explain what is research, difficulties, or different types of the research, role of review articles, short communication, important research metrics as impact factor, H index, your practical guidance, how to write a research and review articles, and your explanation on the manuscript submission or the process. Have clarified many doubts and will definitely help our scholar in the future academic work, sir. We are also deeply gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. B.H. Galley, sir, for his constant motivation and inspirations in organizing such academic activities. His encouragement is a strong driving force behind events of this kind. Our sincere thanks to our head and the coordinator, Professor Dr. T.B. Pawar, sir, and Dr. Satish Ayre, sir, for his valuable cooperations by making this program successful. We are also extend heartfelt thanks to our NAC coordinator, Dr. Vishnu Adore, as well as all the faculty members of the organizing committee for their dedicated efforts and the teamwork in planning conducting this type of the events smoothly. Finally, I thank all the participants, research scholar and the student for their active involvement and attentive participation. Once again, we express our sincere gratitude to our resource person, Dr. Bapurao Shingate, sir, and to all the dignitaries and the organizers who contributed to the success of this research journey with Dr. Bapurao Shingate, sir. Thank you. Thank you once again, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now I will leave the meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes.